The Persian Cinderella. Once there was a girl named Sitara. Sitara meant star in Persia, for she was born with a star mark upon her cheek. After Sitara's mother had died, Sitara barely opened her eyes to see or her mouth to cry, and soon became a very lonely little girl.
I am so lonely. I have my mother, my aunts, stepsisters, and cousins to live with, but I'm still so lonely. My stepsisters are so mean to me. Layla and Nahid.
That's no star mark on your face. It's just a dirt spot.
Stop it, Layla.
Yeah, our sister must wash in a mud puddle.
Go away, Nahid.
Sitara's father honored the woman's quarter with a visit.
Father!
Sitara, the prince has invited us all to New Roz. You must go buy some new clothes at the bazaar.
I'll be honored to. May you give me some coins? Thank you. The bazaar, how wonderful!
New Roz in Persia is just like New Year's to us. And just like to us, it's a very big deal. And also, when the women go to the bazaar, they always cover their heads and their faces with a cloth so that strangers might not know who they are.
The bazaar is so exhilarating. What is that I smell? It's almonds. I have not eaten in a day. I am so hungry. May I have those almonds you have?
Why, yes.
Here's my coin.
And here is your change.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
I must buy a dress now. May I please have some coins? Please. Oh, but you need cloth much more than I do. Here are some coins.
Bless you.
I must buy a sash now, at least. Oh my God, it's a blue jog. That is so beautiful. It's almost like the sky. May I please buy that?
I don't know. It's pretty expensive.
But I only have 3 coins.
That'll do.
Thank you so much.
Nahid and Layla could not believe what Sitara had spent all of her money on. And so Sitara promised not to go to the New Roz and sat in her room alone with the leaky jug.
Oh, leaky old jug. You do not seem so pretty. So, I wish you had some jasmine blossoms.
And then the jug began to quiver, and the jug filled itself with jasmine.
Whoa, it's filled with jasmine. It smells so good. Maybe there's a peri in the jug.
Peri in Persia means fairy to us. And in story tales, there are often peris and divs. Divs are demons.
If this magic jug can give me 1 wish, I wonder if it can give me 2. Little jug, I am hungry. Banana. Little jug, I'm lonely. A little birdie. I will not ask the little jug anymore, for my sisters might find out.
On the eve of the New Roz, Sitara watched her sisters boasting and showing off their new gowns. So she asked her jug, once her sisters had left, for a new dress and maybe an anklet.
A wonderful silk new gown and a little anklet to go with it. I am ready.
At the New Roz, there was one room filled with women sitting on silk cushions, eating plenty of food. There was juggling, snake charming, magicians, anything. But Sitara had lost track of time, and it was already 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock already. I must get home before my senses come home and find me not in bed. I must run, but first I'm going to take off my anklet. It will slow me down.
The next day, the prince was visiting a town, and he found the anklet in the ditch, and because Sitara had lost it, and the queen went about looking for the owner of the anklet, for she wanted to find her son somebody to marry. She went to every household, but then she finally got to Sitara's household. Lila and Nahid, her two stepsisters, had oiled their feet to try to get it on, but it still would not fit. But when they got to Sitara, the anklet went on smoothly. When the queen had found out that it was Sitara, she gave Sitara a mirror so that she could look at the prince without shame. Left for the prince's palace. Her sisters had asked her how she had gotten the anklet, and she told them about the peri in her jug. On the afternoon of the wedding, Sitara's stepsisters were very jealous and asked the jug for a way to get rid of Sitara forever. So when they asked the jug, it became very hot and they dropped it. And along with the shattered blue pieces of glass, there were hairpins. And when they put the hairpins in her hair, arranging her hair for the ceremony, she turned into a turtle dove and flew away. Later that day, the prince was very sad that he had lost his wife and only had the company of a turtle dove.
Oh, there are hairpins in you. Those look like they hurt.